Hi YouTube friends and family, I'm a survivor and thriver here. Guys, I did a video yesterday on how I air layered my lychee tree and made a new tree from one of the branches. And I had a subscriber to request that I do a video on how I did it. And James Bond, this video is for you. Alright, so what you're seeing here are all the things I used to accomplish this. I have my gloves, to protect my hands. I have a leaf of my aloe vera plant. I have plenty of aloe vera plants in the backyard. I have a grafting knife. You don't have to do that. You could just get a regular sharp knife. I have scissors, zip ties, aluminum foil, and I have the two baggies here that I'm going to place around the branches to accomplish my air layering. If you see these zip ties here that are all connected up, this is what I had in my house. So they're too small just to use one to wrap around the baggie there with the soil in it. So I just connected these zip ties so that I could use them. And I also have these bigger zip ties here. So just to show you that you can use what you have. You don't have to go out and buy different things that you don't need to accomplish a goal. All right, so if I didn't mention it, this is a bag of soil here. It's a potting mix that I bought from one of the big box stores. Let me show you here. Raised bed potting mix. Okay, and I just put some water in the baggie to hydrate the soil. And the next video, I'm going to show you the next step. The next step is to choose which branches you want to graft or air layer. And what you would do is take your sharp knife and go all the way around the circumference of the branch. Here, here, all the way around. And then you take your sharp knife, and cut a line all the way down from one circumference to another. You do it like that, and then you take your knife and you dig it in here a little and peel all of this back. And what I'm going to do is show you what that looks like, because I already prepared a branch for that. This is the branch that I did. Again, I put a cut all the way around the branch this way, over here, and one right down the middle, and then I peeled it off. And one thing you must always do when you're doing your air layering is this: you must take your sharp knife and go all the way back and forth on the branch to make sure that you get rid of the cambium layer that's on your branch, because the cambium layer is like a green layer that's on your branch, and what that does is promote healing of this scar that you just made. Basically, it's a scar. So what you do is you go like this, back and forth, until you get all of that green cambium layer off of there, and you go all the way around. I already did this one. I'm just doing this for demonstration for you guys. You look underneath the branch just to make sure, and you go like this, and you scrape the branch to make sure all of that green layer is gone. All right, on to the next step. The next step is you take a piece of aloe vera from your backyard. Some folks use a rooting hormone, but I don't see a need for that. A friend of mine told me about the aloe, and I've been doing that, and I've been very successful with that. You don't have to buy extra equipment to do your gardening and to create food for your family, folks. Get you a piece of aloe. If you're not growing it, I have tons that I'm growing in my backyard. If you're not growing it, you can go to the store and get you a piece of aloe, or check with a neighbor and see if they have an aloe, aloe plant, so you can get a leaf from them. And what you do is you take your aloe and you just rub it all along that scar that you created. Okay? Rub it all along that scar. I'm sorry for the camera action, guys. I know it's not the greatest, but I'm just trying to accomplish this. I have to make 2 more trees for family members, and James Bond inspired me to create a video for it. So that's what I'm doing here, share with you guys. All right, so that's one. And here's the other one. And I'll show you what the next step is, guys. The next step is you take your zip ties and you put them on each end of your branch, like so. And from there, you take your Ziploc bag with your soil in it. You slice a hole right down the middle. And to make, it's going to look like a burrito, like Lead Farmer 73 likes to say. You're going to cut a slit down the middle and fold it over your branch here, exposing it to the soil. All right, on to the next step. Okay, guys, here's the next step. As you can see, I cut the Ziploc bag down the middle, exposing the soil to the branch. I made a connection to the branch, and I have the zip ties here tied on here. So what I'm going to do now is cut these zip ties down short, and I'm going to place some heavy duty aluminum foil around it, and that's going to be it. On to the next step. Okay, family, that's it. That's how you do an air layering of your fruit trees, so that you can make more trees from your single mother tree that's producing fruit. All right, so like I said, there are different ways you can save money. Get that aloe and use that aloe instead of a rooting hormone, because most of the time you have to order those rooting hormones online, and you have to pay for shipping, you have to pay for the product, and it's just an extra expense that you don't really need to partake in. All right, so that's what we have going here. Now I have to do 2 more. I know that I said I have to do 2 in the original in the first video, but a family member of mine called me and said that he wanted one too. So I have to make one for him. Okay, guys, so you know how it goes. If you want to be like me, I'm a survivor and thriver. Out.